Hi everyone. So here I am. This is the first Good Food Bag video that we'll be doing, and I am going to start by saying what was in the Good Food Bag this week. All right, I've got my list here. So we had a head of lettuce, a bunch of spinach, a head of broccoli, 2 lemons, 3 zucchini, 3 carrots, 2 grapefruit, 3 bananas, 2 oranges, 3 apples, 1 russet potato, and 2 red onions. And so I've put together some ideas of how I'm going to prepare these foods for my family. And yeah, so I'll take you through, it's not like a cooking show or anything ridiculous like that, but I'll let you know how I'm planning on using these foods and show you the final product. But first, there's a couple of things that I haven't included, so I'll start by talking about those. So the grapefruit, I haven't incorporated into this meal. Grapefruit's awesome. I love grapefruit sliced super thin and just enjoyed raw. And the other thing that I didn't include in my recipe plan is spinach. And spinach is something my family eats like every day. It is one of the most nutrient dense leafy greens you can get your hands on, so I recommend it. It can be used, it's so versatile, like it's great raw in salads. I put it in our smoothies all the time. We saute it and put a little bit of lemon on it, and it's delicious. We're a plant-based family, so we don't use it in eggs, but lots of people do. What else can you do with spinach? You can put it in your pasta. Like if your kids are fussy, spinach is such an awesome vegetable to try to sneak into them. So that's all I'm going to say. That's my blurb on spinach, like Popeye, you know. But as for the meals that we are going to do today, we're going to make a salad with the head of lettuce, the broccoli, and I'm going to use orange for vinaigrette. I'm going to roast the carrots and the zucchini with lemon and like make them cheesy. So for my family, that means not actually using animal cheese. It means using nutritional yeast, which has like a nice cheesy flavor, but you do you. Absolutely. And I'm going to do a German potato salad using the potato and the red onion. So there are a few things that I'm adding to create these meals. So, you know, hopefully you've got some of these things kicking around your kitchen, but like have fun, feel free to experiment. These are just ideas for you. Maybe try some things you haven't tried before. And yeah, so we will get started. Oh, the last thing is apples. So, and the bananas. So I've got some dessert ideas. So one of them, if you like salty and sweet, apples with nut butter. Oh my God, so good. It's such a favorite snack around here. And also, I took the bananas. We've already consumed this, so I can't even show you. I think I've got a picture that I'm gonna sneak into this video. But we made smoothies out of the frozen bananas. And with those, I'm just gonna look at my list. We took the frozen bananas. We added some oat milk for us. We added peanut butter powder. So either peanut butter, like regular peanut butter, we just happen to have peanut butter powder. And so I added that and sweetened it with some syrup, or you could put honey or sugar or whatever. And it was deadly, but you got to make sure the bananas are frozen first for it to have, for it to work out, right? But yeah, those were super good. And a little bit goes a long way with those. And yeah, so what am I going to do first? Maybe I'll start with the potato salad. So German potato salad is a cool alternative to like your sort of normal like mayo potato salad because healthier and more cost effective, and it doesn't skimp on flavor. It's super tangy and delicious. So I'll give you a quick rundown of how you make German potato salad. I'm pulling this recipe from ladolcevegan. Sarah Kramer is a Victoria-based cook and made these really cool cookbooks. So gonna plug her for sure. Check her out if you're into plant-based eating. And so in this recipe, it calls for potatoes, onion, celery, which wasn't in the Good Food Bag, but super cheap and easy to get your hands on. Olive oil, flour, sugar, salt, pepper, water, vinegar. That's it. So right now on my stove, I've got a big pot of salted water heating up. I'm going to chop up the vegetables and get them ready. So the potatoes get boiled And then while they're cooking in a medium saucepan on medium to high heat, we saute the onions, celery until they're translucent. And then we add the water and vinegar and flour and sugar and salt. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, super good. Yeah, so I'm gonna get going on chopping all that up. So now I've got the potatoes, they're cooking in the pot. I'm sauteing the onion and the celery in the pan here. Gonna make the dressing for the potato salad pretty soon. And I thought we would do the potato salad first because, you know, we rinse the potatoes in cold water. It doesn't need to be served hot. And then the next thing is to do the roasted vegetables. So I'm gonna preheat my oven, make it nice and hot for, I don't know, 425, let's say. And I'm gonna prep the zucchini and the carrot next. And you might be wondering, like, okay, so it sounds like we're having salad with vegetables, and yeah, we kind of are, because, you know, we don't eat meat in my family, but what we are gonna have in my family to go with this nice meal is some marinated and then baked tofu, and it's pretty deadly. So I'm gonna get that going as well. That'll be the last thing to go into and come out of the oven. But for anyone who does eat meat, this would be a nice meal with some chicken or, you know, whatever you got laying around. So, yeah. Okay, so I've got my potato salad is done and cooling right there. Super steamy. And the veggies are ready to go in. I just put, as you can see, there's the carrots and the zucchinis. I greased the pan and salted them, and I'm just gonna put some lemon juice on them before they go in. If you're going to use a cheese, I would put it on before they go in. Or maybe like halfway through if you put them in for 10 minutes and then put the cheese on. And then put them in for like another 10 minutes, but just experiment, see what works. I'm not going to do that because I'm using nutritional yeast, so I'm going to sprinkle them with the nutritional yeast after they come out. And yeah, and then next up, I'm going to start marinating my tofu, and I'll spare you the details of that. Unless you're interested, shoot me an email if you're into the tofu marinade. It's so good. I get it from the cookbook, Thug Kitchen. Super delicious. I bought that book, by the way, because it's hilarious and it's full of profanity. But then every recipe has worked out so well. So, hi, husband looking at me, talking to my camera. Awkward. Anyway, yeah. So if you're into vegetarian food, that kitchen's where it's at. Tofu, potato salad, veggies. Oh yeah, and then the green salad. So I'll get these into the oven and pick up this video in a second. Okay, so there's my tofu. It's marinating in a lovely concoction of soy sauce, maple syrup, lemon juice, garlic. What else is in there? Water, tomato paste. It's gonna be deadly. Here we've got the potato salad. And next up is the green salad. So I'm gonna chop that up and then I will show you how to make a vinaigrette. So with the salad, I happen to have some blanched slivered almonds from something I bought them for a while ago. So I'm gonna toss some of them in there just for fun because I like a little crunch in my salad. And it's extra nutrients. And I just wanted to talk for a second before I was talking about the spinach and like how to sneak it in, and sometimes kids just don't want to try stuff. And one of my strategies with my kids when it comes to getting nutritious foods in their bodies is just plain honesty. I talk to them about food and explain that, like, yeah, it's really important that like we enjoy our foods and they taste good, but at the end of the day, our food is like the gasoline for our engine, and if we don't put good gasoline in our engine, we're not going to run well. And so I'll talk to the kids and like oranges, right? oranges have vitamin C, and those help us and keep our immune system going. And, you know, like, so we'll talk about the different foods. So like the tofu, for example, my kids were not a fan of tofu when we first started eating it, and now they love this stuff. But we explained that it was a source of protein, and protein is what makes our muscles strong, right? And so just having those really honest conversations with kids, often they will just come on board and realize, like, okay, I'm willing to try it because I want to have a strong, healthy body. So that's my blurb about that. Next up, I'm going to make my own salad dressing because it's super easy. And you don't get any of the weird additives that you might get in that bottled stuff, and it's cheaper, right? Because I'm just going to take an orange, I'm going to take some oil, I'm going to put it in a Tupperware, I'm going to shake it up, and then I'm going to drizzle it on our salad, and it'll be super tasty. So yeah, most salad dressings are just an oil with an acid, so whether a vinegar or an acidic fruit juice. Often I use lemon, but because we have oranges, and I think orange goes well with almond, that's what I'm gonna use. So let's be creative and inventive and come up with whatever you like. You can put all sorts of stuff in salad dressing, but I like to keep it simple. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And so now the carrots and the zucchini are out of the oven. I put the nutritional yeast on top. The salad's all ready to go, and the potato salad. And we have some excited, hungry people ready to eat. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bon appetit!